And we are live! Hello everyone! It is Tyrannt, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. This is part of Phase 1 of my Jurassic World Evolution series. So I hope you enjoy the ride. In the last episode, we did a lot. We did quite a bit. We completed all 3 missions for the divisions. We got quite a bit unlocked. We just need to unlock 6 more things. So, in this episode, we're going to aim to do just that. I got lunch in front of me, so let's do this. So I think our first order of business is gonna be to sell these 2.
No problem.
And then replace them with some Sinoceratops. I think someone's taking out the garbage outside, so if you can hear them, I apologize. But there's nothing I can do about it. There we go.
Asset requiring collection.
Just gonna put this one to go down.
Asset collection request
There.
Check this out. A new contract that I think you're really gonna like.
Our contract that is more doable than the other one, so let's terminate this one and do trait and narrow.
transit has commenced. Transportation underway.
Alright, Hammond Creation Lab, release some Sinoceratops for me. This would not be doable in Evolution 2, because Sinoceratops and Triceratops don't get along in that game.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Sinoceratops to the park.
Hello. Yeah, could do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Let's see if we can get a better contract. Because I don't want to mess too much with genetics.
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity we should get behind.
Okay, that wasn't good. We're just gonna have to be patient, I guess. Alright, so Triceratops is 16. And so is Sinoceratops. Both of yours are in the 20s, so we don't have to worry about that. And what else is in there? Olorotitian, right. Olorotitian is also in the 20s. I can see a Hyangosaurus. And just chuck it in here. If I do that, that's gonna... It won't help with our rating because it's already maxed. But it should help with our profits, at least.
This is a side hustle that we should get behind.
No. Oh, I remember why I don't like the contract system. I'm so glad that Evolution 2 is completely optional.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Hyangosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Hyangosaurus to the park.
Hello. I was wondering if you...
Alright, Isaac, what do you got?
Now this contract could really help us both out.
That should be doable. Should be. I think the most recent storm was last episode. Like, just before last episode. So we should be good there. Of course, there's always the unhinged method and just not have any carnivores at all. Who's not feeling too well? Someone in... Oh, it's one of the raptors. Yikes.
Understood. Adding to the list. Task received.
I'll go doing that.
I've seen some in.
No diseased dinosaurs.
You should no doubt have enough dinosaurs to get us to the end of this. Or at least... Oh, so I say to the end, to the end of this. We still need to go here, and then... They'll do everything we can here. We won't go here right away, because there's like 2 species that we need from here to even do everything. But once we do everything here, we'll move on to Tacaño. I mean, not Tacaño, to Penna. So go to Tacaño after we're done here. Then after we do everything in Tacaño, we'll go to Penna. Do everything in Penna. And then we won't do everything in Sorna. We'll just do the 2... Just get the 2 species that we need to 100% DNA. That being the Stegosaurus and Spinosaurus. And then I'll go to the research facility. Do everything you can there. Go back to Sorna. And do everything you can there. It's a bit convoluted, sure, but... Actually, I wouldn't even say convoluted. That's probably not a good word. It's an ambitious plan. But it's the only plan I got right now. So... Let's just wait out this timer here. Look at that. 5-star, 5-star. We are good, 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 good. Our profits are doing great.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather...
Okay. I'm not too concerned about our raptors breaking out. But I am going to be getting a ranger team on standby.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply. Setting additional task.
I just want to get those feeders filled.
Repair crew reporting in.
As a precautionary measure and for your safety, please proceed to your nearest shelter.
I can't thank you enough.
Ugh,
for
that was
changing
not a
my
good one.
contract.
Señores, como medida de precaución.
I'd strongly suggest you consider taking this contract.
I think we have compsognate this.
This opportunity is too good to miss. So, don't.
You, however, can go to hell. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab compsognate this. We didn't bother to modify.
the conditions of task.
Uh-oh, we got raptors on the loose.
Adding to the list. Task received. Confirming task.
Of course we're all gonna get loose.
Understood.
ご来園の皆様に申し上げます。万が一の事態に備え、皆様の安全の確保のため、最寄りのシェルターまでお進みください。
Control reassigned.
So at least Interesting. So you could have consignate this as a enclosure. They will add to our profits.
И для вашей безопасности просим пройти к ближайшему.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Heading to collect the asset. Heading to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset. Collecting asset. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Right, there we go. And then remove these two.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a consignators to the park. Asset transportation in progress.
Request acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay, so take out the consignatus. We'll trank the two we have in there. And they will be... We'll make our profits.
Another contract. Might as well give it a look, right?
May as well. We'll just sell it.
Delivery complete. Asset delivered. Asset transportation complete. Asset has been transported. Picking up asset.
They'll release that one so we
En route to pick up the asset.
sell these two.
Asset has been delivered.
Just do that now. Just do that now.
We are pleased to welcome a consignatus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a consignatus to the park. Asset being transported. Transporting asset.
I really like this one. I think you will too.
fine for like another 1 or 2 in there. Noelle, what you doing, kitty? What are you doing?
I wasn't entirely sure about this one, but you proved me wrong.
That does tend to be a trend. Me proving you 3 wrong. Oh, want down? You want down? You want down or be on my lap? Because you're being wiggly. Here, giving it down. You can be on my lap, but don't be wiggly. You silly cat. Let's get another Comstock Napus in the hopper. Release you. So we can sell you.
Confirmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
Okay,
to welcome
that was
everyone
impressive.
to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park. Asset to be collected.
How many Troodon do we have in an enclosure? 15? We can do that. Let's make some new Troodon. Make more Troodons. I think you could probably have one more compy in your enclosure and you'll be fine.
Asset in transit.
While they're doing that, let's do this one.
We are always looking for new challenges. And have I got one for you?
Increase That's gonna take me forever, dude. Okie doke.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Troodon to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Troodon to the park.
Contracts, contracts, contracts.
That might be
Who
more
has a new
doable.
contract? This guy. More people, more complexity, more probability that something goes wrong. I'm not saying don't take the contract, but I am saying I told you so in advance.
There we go. I think that's the major issue. Is that we are a bit overcrowded. Just a bit. Just a little bit. That should be better. So why isn't that guest hole going up? In that case, let's do this.
I don't know if your schedule's free, but this contract looks too good to be true. Okay, that might be hyperbole, but still, no harm in checking it out.
Always something. So you aren't worth it. There we go. in just a little bit more money. Okay, no idea who's running their engine outside. Let's see. Hey, always something. So this is not making as much as it should. So I can go down that. That can go there. Or better yet, we can do 50 per minute. We can do 50 and get this up. Scam call. Bring that to 50 as well. Bring you up to 40.
People like to feel secure. That's our job.
Bring you up to 40. You up to 50. You can go up to 40. No, 50 can be.
Money may not buy happiness, but it makes a good down payment. So I'm happy you nailed that contract.
I'm happy with the reward you gave me.
Contracts make the world go round.
That's much better, Isaac. I knew you had it in you. That's a much more doable contract. I can make that.
You know how to take pictures, right? Everybody does. So this next contract should be something that you can handle.
Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that either. Too easy.
Great shot, kid. I was 1 in a million. Okay, don't let this go to your head, but that was some very impressive work on that contract.
So, next up we'll get stress response, which is not a good one unless you want to make a antisocial dinosaur. Or if you want to make something that's not as great, better. I mostly recommend it for the stuff that has high comfort. But that's just me. What we did end up getting is the group mentality thing. Not raise population, but I think there is one that should raise stress inhibitor lowers stress, but also lowers rating. Gotta watch out for that. Stress response is probably one I would use on the herbivores. Yeah. Oh, I don't think we need. We really don't need to do anything. We just need contracts. Lots of them.
I'll keep this brief. There's a new contract. Review it.
Modify and release a Dilophosaurus with an attack trait at least 73. I think that's doable. We are going to need to modify the genome. Release the Dilophosaurus and we'll sell it. The last... Alright, after we get stress response, the last 3 are probably going to be those tedious, because they have quite a reach for them. But... these 2 at the very least are very useful. This one especially. I'm not too keen on the incubation speed. So I never use anything with incubation speed. This here, transport team speed is good.
Hello! New contract time! Woohoo!
That would have been great before I started incubating it, Dilophosaurus. But I didn't, so it's whatever.
Setting additional task.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's a job well done.
Proceeding to the feeder now. Request acknowledged. Acknowledged. Confirmed. Feeder resupply request received.
Alright. Up next is Dua.
This challenge looks interesting, and I thought of you first.
Sell a Draco Rex with a rating of at least 53. What is our Draco Rex at? 49. That is not gonna cut it. So that does nothing. That brings it to 49. Yeah, something like this should do it. Let's see about doing this.
Adding task.
Selling our old Draco Rex.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, that would be all good and all, but you know, I probably could do that in the future. Let's do that. Separate enclosure. So we won't even bother electrifying it, because stuff like that's just going to get sold anyway. Yeah, like that. You're getting ready.
En route to pick up.
Sell those two, and this will be our replacement. Well, I say replacement when we're gonna have to sell it too.
Request acknowledged.
And then next time we get a quest like that, we have all the space over here. I mean, this might be excessive, but we're at 5 stars already. We got more money than we know what to do with. Why the hell not?
Asset transportation underway.
I can sell you.
Request received.
And then we can make our replacement Draco. In fact, it could probably just be there on its own because of all the gene modding we did to it. So that'll do that. Let's see if we can get another contract going with Isaac.
I couldn't think of anyone else I'd rather offer this contract to than you. That's no lie. It's not really the truth either, but whatever.
Shut up, Cabot. Alright, so that contract is garbage, so I'm going to say no to it. Ideally, I'd like to get this and this, because I could give or take incubation speed 4.
See, this is what we need more of around here. You see an opportunity, and you seize it. Cheers.
Shut up, Dua. Don't interrupt me. Because ideally it would be great to get those upgrades, but I don't even have incubation speed 3 yet, so... When I do get it, oh boy. It's gonna be broken as hell. Hello, little Draco Rex friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you to the park.
So looks like we're going to be doing a lot of waiting around until we can get another contract with Isaac.
An offer just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
I said Isaac, not you. Okay, why don't we just look at the pretty dinosaurs while we wait? Let's start with our trike. It's one of them. God, for the first game in the series, they did really well with these models. Makes me hope that this model's in Evolution 3. I mean, it looks like they might be, but I'm not too sure. I need to watch the trailer again to be sure. I will be sad to see Frontier Iguanodon go, though. Because I like their take on the Iguanodon more than I do Universals. What is knocked out? Oh, I didn't connect the path to the hatchery. That is my bad. That is definitely my B.
This contract can really help our bottom line.
That's more like it. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you for being reasonable. I mean, it's a waiting around contract, but a whole lot better than having me reach a certain profit per minute goal or whatever. Speaking of, what is our profits per minute? No, I don't want that. Yeah. Nearly 1 million. So we're doing great on that front. Alright. How about a Corythosaurus next? Yeah, run, buddy, run! Alright, how about a carnivore next? Like our Velociraptors. I mean, you're not the Lost World Raptor, but you'll do just fine. When I do get the Lost World Raptor skin, you can bet your bum I'm going to use it. Alright, storm incoming. Let's get these shelters open.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Everyone just funnel into this bunker.
各位先生女士，作为预防措施以及为了您的安全，请至离您最近的避难所避难。
This is something I am curious to see what happens in the future. Is what happens in bunkers. I mean, look, there's even humans that are just... There's even people who are just not really... They're just clumping up. Watching the water go down a drain. Let's get to repairing some structures. There's 2 over here. I'll grab that feeder and refill it. Do the same one over there. While we're waiting, we can see about something for Lambert.
Our existence is the constant evaluation of threats and opportunities. And this looks like a good opportunity.
It is also a very reasonable opportunity. Thank you, Lambert. We'll do that right after we're done with the power station. No, with this one. Now out it is. Because Crichtonsaurus with 65 is doable. That is very, very doable. I mean, it's already at 85. Let's try and modify it and see if we can do better. Yeah, 96. That's almost 5 stars right there. Actually, can we get it? Actually, do you have a comfort mod? You do! There, 100 even. Do that. Oh, that's gonna need immediate repairs.
Request received. Responding to repair.
Our herbivores are in danger! So our raptors are now
Confirming task.
going right into an enclosure they don't belong in.
Adding to the list. Task received. Adding task.
Handing over the wheel.
Alright,
I've got something for you, if you're interested.
not now, Dua. There you go. The good news is all the raptors are being dealt with.
Asset to be collected. Heading to pick up the asset. Picking up asset.
No casualties. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought they were going to fight at first. Oh, nope, they're definitely going to fight. They are definitely fighting. Keep him busy! Oh, that was close. Thank you for keeping him busy, Draco Rex.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was
we
a close one.
apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events. Delivery has been...
Repair crew en route.
Alright, so send out a
Confirming asset delivery.
team of rangers that way.
Asset transported.
Let's see about our Crichtonsaurus.
Commencing asset transit.
That's why I'm thinking about it. Let's do the same. For all our other dinosaurs that we can. So Kylosaurus is going upwards to 95, which isn't bad. For Evolution 1, that is.
Transportation complete.
Not bad for Evolution 1. checking my phone. Because I'm thinking... Oh,
Task received.
I'm thinking we get close to these. Maybe even spend the next hour to unlock these 3. And then end the stream. Okay, so we're not going to do you yet. We're going to wait at least 20 seconds. Let's hop aboard our monorail.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
For at least a little bit.
The entertainment division is all about bright lights. And now, thanks to you, we reliably have them.
Release the Crichtonsaurus. Sell it because you don't need it.
Everyone is gonna want to see that dinosaur. That means increased effort on our part to keep things safe and in control. Fortunately, we're up to the challenge.
Alright, deal what you got for me. Another power outage one?
Always on the
Sure.
lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
Wait, why don't I hop in over here? And yeah, we're not going to be able to get success rate 3 until Sorna, which is quite a ways away from now. But the dig team and research team, we can go to Tacaño to grab at any time. We'll pass up on incubation speed 3 because we never use incubation
Now,
speed.
this contract is perfect for improving the security division. I'd be disappointed if you reject it.
I mean, we're not going to reject it. We're just not going to do it anytime soon. Is there any research I can do at the moment? Not looking like it. So, looks like we're good on that. Oh, this we can't unlock until Tacaño. Which will help in the long run with our herbivores, at least. Mr. Velociraptor, or Mrs. Velociraptor, what are you doing? What are you doing, young lady? Were you eyeing the Ankylosaurus? Were you planning on hunting that Ankylosaurus? Because you can't. Pack hunting's not a thing in this game. Unfortunately. It is in Evolution 2, sort of. It does exist in some capacity in Evolution 2. But I hope it gets improved on in Evolution 3. We'll just have to see. I think Frontier Unlocked is either this week or next. This is the wait and see.
Collecting asset.
On that. Just give me a moment to look at something.
Asset transportation underway.
Alright, just checking X to see if there's any new news. There isn't. There's just a new post on the Concavenator, which I'm happy to see back in the game in Evolution 3. Well, I say back in the game, but odds are it's just making its return. I mean, it is making its return as part of the Deluxe Edition. So let's just wait for this. While we do, we can see what Isaac
This
one.
opportunity is solid and can really help the entertainment division, so please consider it.
This one is not solid. Stop lying to me. Why you lying? Why you gotta lie, Isaac? Why you lying? Why you lie? Why you lie? I will, however, see what I'm improving this one. Aw, you awful selfless died of old age.
En route to collect the asset.
It's bound to happen eventually. Do that. Release that. then...
Asset transportation in progress.
We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
Yeah, I know. Alright, Isaac, next chance.
I'm bringing this contract to you while it's still hot.
I'm gonna say no, because he just released a creature.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Which is no doubt going to raise our income quite a bit. Alright, itty bitty Draco Rex.
I don't often find the time to say thank you, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Alright, then.
I've looked this gig over. You should too.
When our numbers go up, everything gets better. Easier. Except the plumbing. Whee! That can get a little, you know. Look, just get the attendance numbers up.
Don't need another Dropocephalus. But doing that should get our
Ladies and gentlemen,
guest count way up.
to welcome and walk the specialist to the park.
And then getting our Nasuceratops made. A rating of 44. Yours is 49. We can get it higher if we do this. To 51. That is way better. Well, not way better. That better than it was before. 3 continuous minutes, huh? Alright, so that one's ready. Once we complete this, we're going to release the Nothoceratops. Get even more standing with these two. Just keep doing what we've been doing.
Say that contract was a hit, wouldn't you?
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division, and can help you as well.
So we need a Nothoceratops. So we need a Crichtonsaurus, not a Nothoceratops. With a lifespan trait of...
That contract is accomplished because of you.
103? Can I even get it that high? I think I can. Because that alone is 101. Doing the Manta strip will bring it up to 109.
I think you're up to tackling this contract. At least look it over.
Yeah, I can do that. Easy.
No problem.
And that should be made long before that. So while that's running, I'm gonna go refill my drink. I'll be right back. Oh, on second thought, I guess doing this. Alright, now I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Let's sell you.
Asset requiring collection.
Speeder needs a resupply. Actually, there's quite a few in that he's resupplying.
Feeder supplies inbound. Adding task. Adding to the list. Request acknowledged. Attending to repair request.
Confirming task.
That. See out something for Lambert in the meantime.
Looks like there's another contract that might be worth your attention.
That's easy peasy. We added Montosaurus in the park. Alright, let's just double check everything. That's a 3 arrow. That is 3 arrows. That is 3 arrows, yes. Everything is going fine and dandy. That should bring us up to somewhere close to here. Yeah, I'd say maybe 2 or 3 contracts with each division should get us to where we need to be. Which shouldn't be too hard. It should not be difficult.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
A lot of this stuff couldn't come sooner. Let's have a look at one of our dinosaurs. How about a Troodon? Oh,
You really knocked that one out of the park.
yeah, I'd say about maybe 2 more of these and we'll be good. We're probably going to need more for the other divisions.
I don't think they'd offer this contract to just anyone. So at least...
I think I'll wait till we do the other ones first. Because a lot could happen in even just 3 minutes in this game. I will, however, get in a position to snap a photo. Actually, before I do anything. Heh.
This new contract just came in, and it has your name written all over it.
Okay, that one I can probably hold off on.
Receiving updated storm forecast.
Oh, there's a storm coming, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, as a precautionary measure and for your safety, please proceed to your nearest shelter. Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución y por su seguridad, diríjanse al refugio más cercano.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, it's
we
just rain.
apologize for any inconvenience
Don't scare me like that!
during of anomalous event.
Never mind. You do that to me. Go to raptor enclosure. Through here. I most certainly can. I'm just going.
Ranger vehicle under attack.
Oh, right. There's compies in this enclosure. I just ran one over. Silly me. Probably sounds the windshield wiper.
I knew you were a natural. Show business is in your blood.
Drinking water? Yes.
This might not be great art, but I like it.
Way to go. You got a knack for solving problems. That's a valuable skill, especially around here.
Yeah, that's gonna be super helpful. Just gotta keep going. Just checking the time.
Remember, the show must go on. This contract makes that possible.
Another win for the science division, thanks to you.
Understood.
that's gonna get us 2. So we're close to here. What do we want to do? Oh. Copy is knocked out, so we can now sell it.
Assets in the air.
I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse. I mean, you can, of course. But why would you?
Hey, I can do that easy.
I've got a new contract for you. Review it, and then I think you should accept it.
That's really doable. Right, dead.
I know these animals are considered product, but don't treat them that way.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Right, Styracosaurus is what needs to be replaced now. So we can do that and that.
Transportation underway.
Throw it on.
No problem.
Do that. Then since we sell the Troodon, we can make our trikes. And then see about getting a dinosaur running on photo. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Information.
Asset collection request received.
Okay, now a storm's coming.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Batten down the hatches, boys! Cause we got a storm a-coming.
Transit has commenced.
As long as you're not giving away all our best dino stock, we're good.
Shelter until the conditions have passed.
Uh-oh, that could be a problem.
You're a natural at this, but you knew that already, I suspect. Still, good job completing that contract.
Alright, so you're getting sold. Because you're about dead anyway.
Et pour votre sécurité, veuillez gagner l'abri le plus proche.
Request received. Responding to repair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are
Picking up asset.
Let's lease these two. Sell them. Yeah, we're getting really close.
Setting additional task.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome progress.
Yeah, let's just hold up in here. Wait until something runs. Actually,
We're selling these photos, right? These are for sale.
that was pretty easy.
When you do well, you make me look better. I won't forget that.
Alright. Isaac, what do you got for me?
I'm not telling you to take this next contract, but only a fool would pass up this deal.
Who's out of view right now? Oh, the Triceratops, of course.
Here's something that you might find interesting. I did.
En route to collect the heading to collect the asset.
So if we were to get rid of them... Our visibility should go up. Should go up. Then we can get a Ceratosaurus with... That's easy!
Asset has been collected.
That's relatively easy. Now that they're sold... Where the hell are Troodon? Oh. They all decided they wanted to go swimming. That's hilarious. But even if I put another viewing center down, that's not going to reach all of them. Screw it, let's do it.
We're doing the improbable, and you're doing the impossible. Thanks.
Alright, so that should do that. So our next science contract should get us this. I don't know about our next entertainment contract, but I'm going to guess maybe? Just maybe. And then we're probably going to have to take another security. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. You go. Contract. Do a.
Now this contract is something special, and I know just the person for the job. Can you guess who I'm thinking about?
That Natsu is going to be pretty easy.
This dinosaur gives us something new to study, evaluate, and figure out how to bring under control if required. Every day has its challenges, huh?
Oh yeah, one more contract for you and you'll be good. And I'll probably do another one with Isaac after that. So after this one, I'll do one with Isaac, see where that gets us. But I'm hoping it finishes things off with him. At least on this side of the island. We shall just have to wait and see. Where do you think you're going? No one said you could leave.
Request acknowledged.
A Pseudoceratops, a member of the ceratopsian family. It sports horns above its eyes, not unlike our modern cattle.
We can always solve it.
Yeah, no.
A new contract just came in. I think it's doable. By you.
Release and hatch at least 3 new dinosaurs. Yeah, you're doable. We'll get 2 Struthies in the hopper and... do the third one over here. Because we got 3 to do. And then when that's all done...
I knew you were the person for the job. And as usual, I was right.
Okay, that is for that one.
Way to bring this thing home.
Yeah, we're going to need at least 2 more contracts. Well, 3. 1 for Isaac, 1 for Lambert.
Let's not argue over the small stuff. Looking at the big picture, this is a solid contract.
Yeah, I don't want to do dinosaur hunting though, because that's going to be a lot of waiting around. Dinosaur poisoned, which means you got pricked by the Troodon. That's a reference to the Telltale game. In the Telltale game. Telltale. The Jurassic Telltale game.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, we'll just sell those two. And then alright, disease. Who's sick? You're sick.
Confirming task. Acknowledged. Adding task. Confirmed. Request acknowledged.
Asset required collection. En route to pick up the asset.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Right, Lambert, what do you got for me?
It's a dangerous world. This
That
place
should be doable.
makes it more dangerous. This contract can help us
Yeah,
with
let's go
security
there.
here.
Just go there. Gizzy 3. Then, depending on where I am, contract-wise, what is he? Just have to wait and see. Because of this completes our security progress bar, which it won't. We can then move on to Lambert, no Lambert, to Isaac's. Good. Where is... That does that.
I wasn't sure about this contract, but no matter. The higher-ups are pleased, so you should be as well.
No.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
That's going to be a bit of a trick, but yeah, we can try that one. So, Euoplocephalus. Let's put you up against... There's really only two choices we can do, either Baryonyx or Ceratosaurus. Let's nerf our Baryonyx. I mean, it's still gonna be a close battle. But if we do that... Unless Isaac wants to give me something more reasonable.
If you can handle all the chaos of the facilities and the dinosaurs, then really, how tough could completing this new contract be for a person of your talents?
Shut up, Finch. Shut up, Cabot. You're not funny in this one. Dead dinosaur. Oh. And just when I was...
Collecting asset.
Adding task.
Set you up to where you were before. This time we can raise your comfort up. If we do that, it can be an isolationist. I don't think it's gonna be able to be kept calm if we do this. We can try. It's gonna be a 1% chance of failure, but I can take those odds. People wave! Okay, we just gotta help the Euoplocephalus if it ever starts taking too much damage. Just keeping an eye on the fight when it happens. Oh, you're coming for me now, huh? Uh-oh. That was close. Alright, here we go. Round one. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Forecasting the storm.
That contract is complete. That means you done good. Keep this up, and you'll be a star player.
There we go. Then we just need to do Lambert.
We've some work you might be interested in. Yo!
I don't think we need that much from Lambert. But yeah, a contract like that should get us to where we need to be. Just need to sell a dinosaur. And we can get our visibility where it needs to be.
Asset to be collected. Commencing asset transit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome to the park.
I knew it! It's not going to be able to stay calm because you can't have a dinosaur rating because you can't have a social group maximum of 0 because the game counts itself. So when you do this, incubate another one. And you can be someone else's problem.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Unless, of course, we can get a better contract.
There's a new contract that I want you to consider.
No. That will imply we have to make dinosaurs fight again. And a way around for the dinosaur in question to be hungry. It shouldn't be hard, just time consuming. Stretching out my limbs after this is done. Oh, the Ankylosaurus is dead now.
Asset requiring collection.
That's a new Ankylosaurus then. Oh.
Transit has commenced.
All of our dinosaurs should be visible, so who's not seen? Oh, I know who's not being seen. Someone over there.
I've just seen the report on your successful contract. Let's stay at this level moving forward.
But that unlocks everything for this island. So we can finally say that we are done with Isla Muerta. So, that's going to do it for this episode. If you are watching this on YouTube, consider liking, subscribing, and doing all that lovely internet stuff, because it really does help me out. And if you're watching this on my Twitch while I am live streaming, then consider following. Doing that also helps me out. So do the internet stuff, please. I want to be big. I want to be a big on YouTube and Twitch-ish, kind of. Anyway, I'll catch you next time, where we'll finally begin our exploits in Isla Tacaño.